As we head into this weekend, we have a partial solar eclipse that's going to be visible for parts of our country. It's happening in the morning. So these eclipses occur when the moon passes between the sun and the earth, but doesn't line up just perfectly. According to NASA, the eclipse will be visible from D.C. up along the East Coast in the state of Maine.
Nice, something to look forward to. And we want you to, of course, be prepared to safely watch this eclipse. American Paper Optics makes eclipse glasses to keep viewers' eyes safe and free from harm as they look directly toward the sun. And Jason Lewin, Chief Marketing Officer for American Paper Optics, joins us now to discuss the viewing procedures and protocols. Jason, always a pleasure to see you. And a question for you is, number one, why do you even need to wear safety glasses when looking at an eclipse?
Yeah, I mean, that's a great question. Britta, Michael, good to see you. If you don't wear eclipse glasses, you're going to cause severe damage to your eyes. So at the end of the day, you want to make sure that whatever you have, you've got ISO certified glasses, which is what we've got. Because if you think about it, a regular pair of sunglasses, eclipse glasses are 10,000 times darker than those are. So think about it that way. You're going to cause severe damage if you don't have them. So, it's not a matter of if you need them or not. You definitely need them.
So having that ISO is kind of the indicator that, okay, this is the real deal. You're not falling for something that fell off the back of somebody's truck. you want to make sure you have the legit product. How is this different than the solar eclipse that we experienced, last year?
Yeah, it's a great question. So in a total solar eclipse, obviously the moon completely blocks the sun, right? And so it casts a shadow, creating a period of darkness that's completely dark in that one area. We call it totality. With a partial, it's almost the same, but, the moon doesn't completely block the sun. It just almost blocks the sun. So technically they're quite similar, except you're not going to get that moment of totality where you actually can take off your eclipse glasses. This time, when viewing a partial, always keep your glasses on. There's no time to be able to take them off.
Yeah, and so, Jason, also for friends that are joining us along the West Coast, California, they're not going to be able to see this one, right?
No, unfortunately not, unless they want to tune into a broadcast. This is really a Northeast kind of thing. Some places in the U.S. can see it, but we're talking about a really small percentage, whereas in the Northeast, you've got great places in Canada, you've got, Maine, New Hampshire, Connecticut, places like that that'll really get, actually a really decent partial eclipse.
And when we talk about the real deal, like the full solar eclipse, the next one isn't for quite some time, like 20 years from now. But
right.
Obviously you guys are just coming off the heels of the real deal. How far in advance do you guys start preparing for that? Because obviously with a total solar eclipse, there's a bigger draw than a partial solar eclipse. Do you guys start prep for that like a decade ahead? Like, what's the timeline?
Yeah, I mean, so, we had a big eclipse in 2017, and we've been preparing for that for, I want to say 3 years. So right after that, we started preparing for 2024, which, obviously was last April, almost a year ago. A good 2 years we start doing it. And at our facility, we can manufacture, I don't know, I want to say 50,000 glasses an hour.
Wow.
So, if we're really pressing it, we can go over a little bit of, maybe 1 million glasses a day. So the prep time is there. As you said, the next eclipse here in the U.S., the next total is 2044. But right now we're ramping up for 26 and 27 over in Europe. We've got a lot of stuff internationally that we're working on.
And again, real important that if you do want to view this eclipse, that you have the glasses that you're referring to. Jason, I love what you guys are doing. Thanks so much for geeking out with us here on Fox Weather First. We so appreciate your time, and I hope that you're able to enjoy at least part of the partial eclipse later on.
Exactly. Awesome. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Jason. Have a good one.
All right. Have a good one.